यथा दीपो निवातस्थो नेंगते सोपमा स्मृता योगिनो यच्चित्तस्य युञ्जतो योगमात्मनः. Hello friends, this is the 19th shlok of the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Yatha Deepo Nivatastho, which means just as a lamp in a space without wind, Nengate Sopama Smrita, which means does not tremble, in the same way remember, Yogino Yat Chittasya, which means disciplined mind of a yogi, Yunjato Yogam Atmana, which means is a tied up mind in yoga. So in this shlok, Shri Krishna is giving the simile of the mind of a person who is in yoga, and he is describing it through the example of the light of a lamp. And what he is saying is that just as when the wind is not there, then the light of a lamp does not really tremble. In the similar way, when a yogi has controlled his mind, then his mind also becomes steady and it does not really flicker. So if you want to understand what is meant over here, then just try to sit at a place without doing anything for some time, and what you will see is that your mind actually will start to wander around. It will go to a subject which is something which recently came to your attention, or which is something which is occupying your mind right now. So it could be anything that you are occupied with. It could be, for example, your upcoming examination, or it could be the health of your parents, or it could be how you are looking, or it could be the recent cricket match that India played. So it could go on to any of these kind of an idea that is occupying your mind, and then it will jump from one point to the other, to the other, to the other, and this way your mind will keep wandering from one point to the other. Now, living your life like this, what happens is that you are never really able to keep your mind steady. Your mind is always wandering into the daily experiences of yours, and so your mind actually becomes susceptible to the external influences. Whenever you think about these ideas actually bring in some sort of feeling in you. If the experience that you had was good, or if the thought that you were thinking about is good, then you feel the pleasure. But if your thought is something which is worrying you, then you do not feel good, you feel bad. And so living like this, what happens is that you become susceptible to the external world, you become susceptible to the whims of the external world, and your mind actually starts flickering. It goes here and there, and your mental state actually goes here and there, and it's not very steady. So when a person lives like this, then a person becomes very moody. He does not have a stable mind. Sometimes he is happy, sometimes he is sad, and you'll notice that the people who are the most mentally unstable people, they behave like that. They sometimes are very happy, then other times they are not very happy. So when you are behaving like this, when your mind is not steady like this, you face problems in your life. The way out of it is to stabilize your mind, and you can stabilize your mind only when you are not affected by these external influences. If you are not affected by these external influences, then your mind stays steady, then your mind is not disturbed by the external influences, and that is how a yogi actually behaves. So that is what Shri Krishna is describing over here with a very beautiful picture of the flame of a lamp. When the external winds are flowing, when the mind is getting affected by the external influences, when the external wind is blowing, then the flame actually, it flickers and it dances to it. So it becomes affected by external influences. When you remove that external influence, then those winds stop blowing, and then your flame becomes steady, and in that steady flame your experience actually is not affected by the external influences. So that is the picture that Shri Krishna has provided over here. It's a very good picture that you can use all the time when your mind becomes unstable. then you can say, okay, these external influences are really affecting the stability of your mind, and if I want to keep my mind stable, then I have to remove all these external influences. Those external influences actually are not very important. What is more important is to maintain my stability, and then only I'll be experiencing the pleasure in my life. So I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I will close this video. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.